Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Up Your Experience Content Podcast. It's your host, Blaise McBain. Oh, my God, Bats. That was funny as hell. Oh, my God. If you're not watching the video, you don't understand, but Bats made a funny face. Bats, how's it going, dude?
It's going great. All my energy was due to the podcast that we did earlier this week. I think, actually, I say this week. It feels like it's been like...
This weekend, dude.
I know. It feels like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm not ready for work.
So, funny story. This is my third podcast I've recorded today. Today. Okay.
I know. That's why I was like, are we actually going to be able to do it today?
Yeah, so Bats and I were on Simpy for Senpai recording on Friday, and that will be out, I think, later this week or next week. And then I was on the Bot G episode. That'll be out on Wednesday. And then I was on Guardian Feed talking about burnout and FOMO. They're more specifically talking about Destiny, but I can still talk about that too. And then, now we're here to our episode.
Yeah. Wait, and that's after we tried to do relegations.
Yeah, dude.
We sat there and FF because we didn't have enough people.
Some would say we lived up to our team name, and we fafoed. We found out. We found out, all right. So, fun facts of the day. I have been selling people on the FAFO term. People are like, oh, that's good. I'm going to use that.
Bro, I think we just need to make a shirt.
And then, honestly? Okay, maybe I work on that this week. Maybe that's the first, Up Your Experience merch that we do. That could be kind of sick. I'd be about it. I'd buy it. Anyways, we talked about Birdie Wing.
On the back, it'll say what it is.
I would never be able to wear it around my kids. But that would be funny.
Do little asterisks.
That's true. I could do that. But
or emotes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
yeah, we talked about Birdie Wing.
We talked about Birdie Wing.
Blah, blah, blah.
So no. So at the end of the Bot G episode today, we had J2 Rudo on, who loves anime, and I was like, "Yo, have you watched Birdie Wing?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Do you like sports anime?" He's like, "I just started and I'm working on watching Blue Lock right now. I think I'm finishing it up." And I was like, "Well, I've never watched Blue Lock. Heard it's good, but let me tell you,
Blue Lock is good.
Let me tell you what's really good. Birdie Wing." I said, it has everything. He's like, I'm going to check it out. So I might have sold more people on the Birdie Wing train.
Birdie Wing is...
God, so good,
I
haven't watched this episode.
I wasn't too hype about, but I'm more of an Eve character than an Aoi character, so,
Understandable. Eve's definitely,
okay, though. I mean, the Eve and Aoi combo are okay, but, the Aoi by itself, I'm just
It's
Yeah.
I haven't watched the newest episode. I did watch the newest episode of Demon Slayer, and I need them to quit playing around. All right.
Bro,
wait, actually, have you seen the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff that's been released the past 24 hours?
No.
Oh, I got stuff to send you after the episode. Holy, dude.
All right, cool.
There's a new trailer for the new season. There's Jujutsu Kaisen 0. It's yeah.
I already saw 0. 0's already out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay, well, I haven't seen it, but they had a trailer for it too, or something that related to it, and I was like, I gotta watch it.
It's out on Crunchyroll.
That's probably why I saw a trailer for it. But anyways, they had a new trailer that they did in Shibuya last night. Shibuya had it on all the screens. It was insane.
That's crazy. But I'm not even playing. There's a fight scene in there where it's they had to just spend all their money on that fight scene. And there are so many memes where it's you want to know why this company's broke, and they show that fight scene.
Oh my God, dude. Sometimes you gotta let them know. Anyways.
By the way, y'all, if you realize that I'm not
he's not staring at the camera.
I'm playing Smite.
He's
having to practice my role.
He's playing against bots, so he's paying attention.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I figured I shouldn't play an actual game because there might be words that I wouldn't say normally on the podcast that I would just start saying.
But Bats has been bodied by archers and the mini at a camp this week, so, he needs that extra practice.
Dude, okay, The mini at a camp was because my teammate did not even aggro the buff. Like literally, it was just like, here, have all of them. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I was a tank.
What's funny is when that happened in the game, that was the game I was on mute, and I DM'd Asmore. I was like, well, at least it wasn't an archer this time. And he didn't respond.
The man that doesn't get pots. He probably doesn't look at his chat. We're gonna be honest.
That's fine. He probably doesn't. It's okay. That's okay. I saw the atrocity that is Angusari's, where he puts his map. He puts his map on his character. Yeah.
Like the corner character?
Yeah.
Or like
no, on the
character?
actual character that moves around. It is the wildest HUD thing I've seen in all of Smite.
I'm trying to like picture it.
If you go to Smite chat, it's there. If you go to Smite chat, it's in there, and I am disturbed.
That would honestly drive me nuts because I have like my whole screen.
I can't have it over the character. I just can't. That's just not gonna happen.
I don't know. Can I share it on stream on this?
You can.
Without mucking up the camera. Well, I was like, because mine's all symmetrical.
Yeah, I know what yours looks like.
I gotta have it symmetrical.
Yeah, I get that. But we've been gaming this week. I think, sort of, kind of.
I haven't. I've been working. Well, okay, no, yeah, I haven't been gaming.
Well, do you have any games you want to talk about?
Okay, so like, I guess I've been attempting mid, which for those of you that know me, I don't mid. I just pick this role up. Because in my defense, I'm thinking Blaise in ADC will be better than me in ADC and him in mid. Because Blaise can carry from ADC by himself. So we need that aspect.
Not lately. Not lately, let me tell you.
I honestly think that's because you're trying the stupid mainstream builds, and that's your problem. Because
I tried something wild today, Bats. That is not mainstream and/or okay. I tried something wild today, and the fact that I got as many kills as I did was shenanigans.
But Smite mid games suck. Mid is horrible. Mid is atrocious.
I don't think it's that bad.
Let me tell you. As I beat, hold up, I gotta Hades ult real quick.
I don't think it's that bad.
I just think the shit that happens. Yeah, I said it. I'm cussing now. The shit that happens in mid, like no joke, is ridiculous. It's like, oh, okay, with these new starts, especially, half the time I get a solo that doesn't want to tank any of the buffs, anything whatsoever, and it's like, nah, you got it. So then I'm behind. I die. All the camps go away. And they just get their blue buff and walk away all happy as can be.
Yeah. I hate that start, by the way. I stand by. I get that it's the better start. I still don't like it.
I honestly still think it should be the start that I'm.
The jungle goes mid side.
Jungle goes both jungle camps first.
Yeah, I think you just let solo do their buff by themselves.
I'm okay with that too.
Like, I think that's fine.
Like, what is, because, like, okay, and I'm not a solo hater, but, like, what does solo have to do with anything besides the fact that they're just sitting there fighting?
Like, solo gets blue buff, goes to wave, they hit level 2. And then, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. The start's dumb. I don't like it. And I know I'm going to catch flack for that. I don't care.
We will get into this. So, for relegations, right? I was supposed to be support.
Mm-hmm.
So Blaise and I practiced some support games, right?
Yeah.
And then I got BM'd by a Yorm who went pretty much full damage and was like, you're not even going support items. All because I got Chronos Pendant.
Bats had full tank items except a Chronos Pendant, and this Yorm was losing his marbles, dude.
And I got Chronos because, let me tell you, I'm Athena. So Athena ult, Athena taunt, you know, Athena dash.
It's also worth saying we won that game.
Yeah.
No thanks to the Yorm.
Won that game.
But we did win the game. My favorite part is when the Yorm goes, I'm a high-level player, I know. And our Thor goes, dude, if you're a high-level player, why are you in our games?
Oh my god, dude.
and then
lost it.
the Yorm keeps going, and I usually say nothing. Like, I'm usually a guy that, like, unless you do something crazy, like, I'll call you out for your shenanigans, but in general, like, if you're just going to be an idiot, like, I'm just going to let you be an idiot. And he keeps going, I'm a high level player. And I said, look, man, I think the type of high level player he's talking about isn't by rank. He's just high. Like, I think that's what we're talking about here. And I swear, like, the Yorm didn't say anything for a while after that.
Except for the fact every time he's like, oh, check the T screen. Cause he's a Yorm with what was it? Soul Gem and Polly.
Yeah.
Along with
he had full damage.
And he's like,
yeah, it was wild.
I thought he had Glad Shield and like
Glad Shield's a damage item. I don't care what anybody tells me. It has tank stats, but it's a damage passive. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter. He was mostly damage, and he did not end the game top damage. In fact, he was third on the team, so kick rocks to that Jormungandr.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Other than that, did I play anything else?
No.
Okay. I did. I played that Last Fortress game, you know, that phone game that I play constantly.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Okay, so our alliance now, and I realize most people won't know what this is unless they play the game, but it's like, you know, alliance, group of people, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going into it because we'll be here all day. But they've made requirements now because I guess we're getting kind of big. We're like 85 out of 90 people in our alliance. And 90 is like the max cap.
Yeah.
And, well, first off, there is a new dude in here that I swear had hit the lottery because he buys a whole bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine buying it. I could probably buy a car with how much he buys. We're not talking like a new car, but like...
That's like pedal. That's like, I got a bat pedal real quick. I mean, like a used car, like a good used car.
Yeah. We're talking at least like 6K. That's still a bunch of money.
That's a lot of money, dude.
I know. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm glad this dude's on my team. But anyways, like, we made prerequisites, so I've had to play a little bit more as, you know, being I'm not like the leader, but I'm like second in commandish.
Yeah.
And they have like R5s and R4s. There's like 4 or 6 R4s that you can have. So, you know, I'm like up there, right there. So I gotta like note my presence, and that has been a bitch.
Bats is like, my phone games requiring me to spend more time on it.
I know.
And like, I don't like it.
I'd check in. I'd have fun. I'd beat some people up. You know, do some things. Now it's like I gotta grind a little bit. Actually, maybe spend like, okay. So if I'm on there for half an hour, it's just doing like shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I want to do. Now I got to do things that like I have to do, and it's not fun.
You're on the MMO grind now. They got you wrapped in, dude.
I know.
He's out there. He's like, all right, I gotta do all the dailies. I gotta do the weekly. I can't let anybody know that I didn't. I skipped a daily yesterday. Oh God.
That's how it feels. That's exactly how it feels.
Oh, dude, you're playing WoW. You just didn't know.
No, I'm not playing WoW. It's still. I like WoW, but to me, I still think it's better than WoW because I can still get things.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm just trolling.
But
you.
it's also like Diablo. It is a definite pay to play game.
Yeah.
Not Diablo 4, but the Diablo.
Dude, I can't wait. We're less than a month away. We're like 3 weeks away, dude.
I know. I actually talked my friend into getting it because I'm gonna get the Xbox Series X bundle, Diablo bundle.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna share and we're gonna play the crap out of that. Wow, we play it on PC.
I think it's cross-platform, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm checking right now. I think it is.
There we go. I was like, my bot.
Yeah, it does. It features cross progression.
Oh, that'll be even better. Yeah,
cross-platform, cross-progression on console and PC. Because like that's part of that Activision deal. Why people were so excited is because Diablo 4 will eventually be on Game Pass. It won't be for a while, but like it'll eventually be there.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I've tried to balance the outcome. So like, you can buy an Xbox Series X for $500, or
right. We've talked about it. I get it.
Or what is it, like $550? You can get the bundle.
Right.
Is it $550?
I think so. It's something like that. Same.
I guess. With
SSD,
and everything, you'd be paying like $600. Like.
Dude, I got all
Anyways,
the quotes.
other
By
than
the way.
that, I played like some more Stray. That game actually kind of pops a little bit.
No, it's good, dude. I've
You
watched my wife and kids play it a little bit. It's good.
you wouldn't think that, being like you're just kind of a cat and you're like, what exactly can you do? But they give you a bunch of stuff to actually keep you interested,
Right.
so to speak.
No, it's good.
Other than that, I've just been not gaming.
Yeah,
Like I think I messaged Blaze at like 10 o'clock and I was like, I just tore apart my room cleaning it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't even know how I got here.
It's funny because like we had last week where I just didn't really get to game, and then this week I had more time, but then I had like some stuff I wanted to like do and play this weekend, and like it just did not work out well due to like IRL stuff and then the relegation stuff, just shenanigans.
Yeah.
But I guess I could talk about my games. I am gonna say when Diablo 4 comes out, I apologize because that first episode afterwards is just gonna be Diablo 4. Like that's all we're talking about that episode. I'm pretty
No, that
sure.
makes sense because I'm gonna be there with it.
There's a possibility that I just go hard that day and I just play for an unknown amount of hours straight.
As soon as it gets close to the release date, I'm probably calling off work.
I mean, I know I'm off. I just have to see.
I'm not.
Can I wing
I'm
it?
not gonna call off. I'm gonna request off. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
But
I got you.
I'm gonna be off.
Yeah. So I played some Smite. I queued with Asmore, Riggs, Embright, and Gilly, and we were in a conquest game. In this game, we should have lost. In fact, we did lose it. But no, dude, like we should have lost it. When I say we should have lost it like 25 to 30 minutes. We held this game out for 57 minutes and 57 seconds.
Oh, it sounds like our comp match for the.
I'm pretty sure I was playing Thor. It was a good time. I had a blast. We did good. We had a good time. The enemy no, maybe we turned around and won that game. Now that I think about it, who knows really, and who cares? What really matters is the enemy support and jungle had 0 wards in a 57-minute and 57-second game. They had 0 wards.
Sounds like my kind of people.
What the heck is that? I think we actually, now the more I think about it, the more I think we won that game. And then Riggs forgot to talk about this on the Bot G podcast, but like I had a note of it in my notes, and we played a game where it was an arena game. It was all carries on the enemy team. It's all hunters, I think a mage. And Riggs was playing Shiva, and he'd be like, I'm shivvying on them. I'm shivvying on them. Like and he'd just be dancing, dude. It was so funny. I played a lot of Hachiman this week. If you want my thoughts on Hachiman, you should go listen to the Battlegrounds of Gods podcast this week. Go listen to Bot G. I am not going to get into my thoughts about Hachiman here for too long because we'll be here forever. I'm going to say this. His passive, I think, was a really good change. His one, I think, is a cop-out and a garbage change. I mean, don't get me wrong. Does it feel better that it does more damage? Yeah. Anytime you add more damage to an ability, it's going to feel better. But that ability still sucks. And that's where I'm going to rest my case on that. You can go listen to my other thoughts on it over there. And then...
forget about it.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff that happened this week, too, was I hijacked... Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad.
Wow. Great content there, Bats.
As soon as I'm talking about it, I get Bastet ulted, and
You're playing against bots, dude. Who cares?
I have, like, 15 health. Okay.
Oh my God,
okay.
no
So,
one
anyways,
cares.
I do what I usually do and hijacked Ashes, which is Simping for Senpai podcast, and we totally got off topic like a numerous amount of times, and it was great.
Well, one of those is definitely my fault. I had such a bait question with the Gundam thing because I knew Psychotics would go like hard on that, and I sort of felt bad, but it's fun.
Oh, I didn't feel bad at all. I was like, dude, we can sit here for like 8 hours straight. I have topics.
I did play a lot more Smite last night. I played Smite for like 4.5 hours last night.
After he said he wasn't going to.
No, I said I wasn't going to play if we did relegations, and we didn't do relegations, so I played Smite, and I did not play a single conquest game.
We did and didn't. We were there.
We were there. We just didn't play. Now we have to win next week to get in. Great times. And one of the teams we're playing against, I know their coach because they're like, we're banning all ADCs, and I was like, sick, dude. You want me to give you the list of who to ban? Because they're asking for my tier list. I was like, just know that if you ban all the ADCs, I'll play Bakasura ADC. And they're like, wait,
you
what?
know what we do?
I play
Wait, do they
Bakasura.
listen to the podcast?
Oh, probably. I don't know.
Okay, then I'll message it to you.
They ban.
I'll go.
I told him.
ABC, and you play this.
Oh my god. I'll play Toth, dude.
Bro, you're not supposed to stay out here.
I'll play Toth, dude.
Now they know.
I will laugh so hard if there's a Toth ban in that game. I will laugh. I'll play Amaterasu carry, man.
Little do they know.
I actually, I think it was my lowest asked me this year. Are you gonna bust out the Ama carry for her relegations? I was like, absolutely not. But I played a lot of Smite last night. It was a really good time. We had a blast. It was just a lot of non-conquests, and I was like, all right, this one's my last game, and it was an assault. We load in, and the enemy team had Zeus, Nuwa, and Aphrodite. And never have I ever wanted to quit a game. And Angusari goes, oh, we should just run one more. We almost won that game, by the way. And then Angusari's like, we should just queue one more. And I was like, all right, like I really want to go work on some dare drop stuff and play some Monster Sanctuary, but sure, that's fine. Let's do it.
What the heck is Monster Sanctuary?
Actually, I was wrong. It wasn't the game. Sorry, that game. It was Zeus, Nuwa, Rama, Yu Huang, Thanatos. The second game was Alpoish, Nuwa, Afro, Freya, Lancelot. Because that's
that game.
Yeah, that game was the one that Ang's like, just do one more, man. I was like, dude, every time I do one more, it goes bad. And like, I sincerely wish I didn't play another game. And for some reason, I did. Monster Sanctuary is a Metrovania monster battler. It's pretty sick. I had a good time on it last night. I played it for like an hour and a half.
Just the way it sounds pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool. It's like Pokemon meets Metroid.
That's not too bad.
It was pretty cool. I played more Disney Speedstorm. I still think that game is super sick and underrated, and it's a lot of fun. I've been grinding the battle pass on it, just chilling. Like that game is just so easy to play and turn my brain off that I enjoy it. And speaking of turning my brain off, I played a lot of Fortnite today because I realized yesterday that I had 3 days left to get the Darth Maul skin for the Star Wars event. And I have been on the grind. Me and Luke had some games today. We helped out with the Guardians mental health charity event today. We hopped onto a game. And then we have fragged out. We had a good time. I had some crazy plays, but overall nothing too insane to talk about. But I forgot a Smite thing. Yeah.
I found out this is your Smite build, all right? The bots are going it, so that means that it's real. Hunter's Cow, Blood Forge, Bladed Boomerang, Demon Blade, into I'm assuming Deathbringer. This is where your triple crit comes from.
That's the build from last patch.
Well, he's popping off. I mean,
well, I forgot to mention that last night I watched Kenny. We had this X-Ball get a Quadra and die, and the X-Ball gets a Quadra again, and Kenny's on Fafnir, and Kenny took this man's Pinta, and then got another kill and took the Pinta.
Your team?
No. Our team. X-Ball's on our team. Ooh. Kenny takes this. No, wait. Kenny takes this man's Pinta. X-Ball, Dude Man OG, shout outs to Dude Man, was like, he gave his life to help this X-Ball get a Pinta. Kenny takes another kill. And then the X-Ball got a Pinta. But I was like, holy Kenny, like, you can't be doing that to people. Like, oh my God, dude. That guy'd probably losing his mind.
Blaise having flashbacks.
True. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Wild Rift. I've been slamming the ranked queues on Wild Rift. You can find me there. I've been grinding the battle pass because there's a pretty sick skin in that. And I've just been enjoying playing ranked on that game. I don't know why. And it's weird. I've talked about this before.
Why does that game sound familiar?
It's League for the phone.
I
just don't.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why, but it's one of those games, like, I can just hop on and play ranked, and it does not faze me whatsoever. Like, if I lose, I'm like, oh, that sucks. If I win, I'm like, that's really dope. But, like, I don't... I can just queue ranked. Where, like, in Smite, I queue ranked I've been queuing ranked lately, and it's just frustrating. Ranked to me in Smite's frustrating, but I think it's also because I think Conquest is frustrating right now.
Yeah, Conquest in general is just bad right now. And I hate saying it because I can't pinpoint exactly
I
what's
can.
bad.
It's the catch-up mechanics, dude. It's the
Well, I
catch-up.
mean,
It's the catch-up mechanics mixed with the fact of like last season you
you
had a
mean how they
reason.
got rid of the snowball effects and everything like that?
Well, they got rid of the snowball effect, but then they have these like gold camps you have to farm, but they don't do anything to you if you steal them. But I think it's also the fact of
Yeah.
like we lost obelisks, which allowed us to get trebs or get scepter. Like we lost these like mini objectives that were really fun to fight over and make sure you got because it let you help you press a lead. Where like right now, there's no reason to have a lead.
There's really not.
Like you get a lead and then you go to
winning.
fire. But no, but it doesn't matter, dude. Like you can have we've seen it multiple times this season where a team can have a 10 to 20k gold lead, throw a fight at fire, and then like they're caught up. Like
Yeah,
it's like the game's
over.
even. It's weird. I don't know. It's just strange. But that was it for my games. I've been playing a few other things, I'm sure, here and there, but no, I've been playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I restarted my game
Oh yeah.
and I've been playing from scratch. I've been having a good time on that. Luke started
I
Tears
gotta
of the
do
Kingdom, and he's really enjoying it.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't though.
He wasn't, and then I had a long talk with. I know. So crazy fact. He wasn't enjoying it, right? And then I had a talk with him about it yesterday. I was like, just take a break and like just know. I showed him a video of this person making a rocket for like they said I need to find my friend that's far away. And they put the little character on a rocket and just launch him. And Luke started laughing, and he played it like 30 minutes later and had a blast. So I don't know what I did specifically, but it definitely helped. But the one thing I was going to talk about is we have some pretty sick gaming news this week. And that is,
yeah, we do.
hey, I don't know, have you watched this trailer in Lords of the Fallen? This like Souls-like action RPG made in Unreal 5.
Remember, you joined in yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, I'm watching this real quick."
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on,
dude,
be
it's sick. It looks so good, dude. I am
It
excited
does.
for that game.
The only thing that would make it better if there was like a co-op,
Yeah.
if you could like summon people into your stuff,
It
into your realm,
it looks
world,
good.
whatever.
Along with that, Mortal Kombat 1 is getting remade, baby, and it looks good.
You know, I don't know if I would say it's a remake or not, because it looks completely different.
Well,
I
I agree. Like I'm in that same boat. They are calling it Mortal Kombat 1. Like it's a reboot of the series. And obviously there's some drastic changes, but it looks good.
because it looks like it's open world, and that's what.
Oh god. Did you play the Street Fighter beta?
No.
Okay, so I took Ash's advice. I downloaded the Street Fighter beta. And there's like this like mechanic of like you make your character and you walk around and like do like you go talk to people and stuff. But then there's also like when you go into fights and the fact that you can just Hadouken by pushing a single button. I uninstalled it immediately. I did one fight. I didn't even make it through the fight. I didn't even make it all the way through the fight. I was so angry that I uninstalled the game.
Now that we're talking about that, okay, did you? I gotta look this up because I don't know the name off the top of my head.
But while you're looking up, I do think this is
Cafe
crazy.
Terrace and its goddesses. Did you ever like look at that?
No.
Okay, that's the anime that I sent you that I was like, you need to watch this
Oh,
because
okay.
it's hilarious. It literally has one of the characters in there that is just a Street Fighter main.
Oh
and
my
she
god.
thinks that she can like bring those moves
To the real world.
She's like a karate like junkie or whatever.
Yeah.
And she lost like the big final tournament because she thought she could Hadouken.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
She's like, it didn't work. I didn't channel my energy right.
But I want to mention this. This is a crazy time for us this summer with fighting games because we're not only getting Street Fighter 6. We're getting Tekken 7.
Are we really though?
And we're getting Mortal Kombat. I don't know if Mortal Kombat's this summer, but that like the big three are all releasing new titles.
Yeah, they didn't really say the release date on Mortal
No,
Kombat, did they?
but I mean, but still, the big three games, like the big three fighting games, are all getting new entries.
I'd be interested to see how they
like.
I guess how completed version wise, like how
I just think I tried Street Fighter, dude. It was awful. I couldn't believe how bad it was. But they also
before when you had to do like a triple combo button mash.
yeah, when it actually took technique, I'm sorry, dude. Like it is mind-boggling to me. But they did say that Mortal Kombat 1 is gonna have an assist like character system, and they said you pick your main character, then you pick a separate cameo fighter. They will act and assist you when you call them out during battle. The roster of cameo fighters are not the same as the normal roster. So you'll have cameo fighters that are separate from the main roster.
That just sounds a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that goes, especially with like Mortal Kombat universe wise. Like that's a little strange.
I don't know. When I watched the trailer though, I was like, dude, I honestly feel like this is gonna be open world, and that would be awesome.
They did an open world game, or it wasn't necessarily open world. Yeah, it was the Sub-Zero anthology.
It wasn't an anthology. It was
What was the name of it?
Look it up.
It was Sub-Zero something.
No,
there was a Sub-Zero one too, though.
See, I thought that too. Deception.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was called Deception. Deception was, because I was just talking about it with a coworker the other day, where I was like, dude, did you ever play that open world? Because it was like amazing.
No, there was one. It was called Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I played that one too, because I remember saying it was like you were you were in Sub-Zero's clan pretty much.
Yeah, that game was sick.
It was.
And then I don't know if you follow Overwatch at all, but
not really. No.
Overwatch took a big hit this week.
Why?
They scrapped the PvE mode completely.
Wow.
The thing that most people were really hype about and looking forward to this year was this new PvE mode where you're going to be able to like pick a character and spec into talents as if it was like Diablo-esque, like MMO-esque, and like you're going to go through these story missions. You're going to be able to like play through like a story, have boss fights, have all this. They just scrapped it entirely. They said they kept pulling resources over to work on it, and it was starting to affect the PvP portion of the game to where they realized that they could no longer make it viable, and they just scrapped it entirely.
How does that work?
And I find that to be wild. Now, what I also wonder is that going to become something else? Because Project Titan was this MMO idea what Overwatch came out of, and this PvE mode seems very MMO-esque, like how Destiny is, where you like load in with people and do a mission, and you have like a hub and that kind of stuff. I was wondering if like that was going to be more of the idea. I just think, like, one of the reasons I supported Overwatch 2 when it released is, hey, I had a fun time playing, like, the beta and stuff. I genuinely liked the game. I just ran out of people to play it with, out of the people I know. But I think this takes a hit. Like, this could drastically affect the entire player base, where they might lose a lot. So...
Because when you get people who are excited for stuff like that, and then you just go, ha, no.
Yeah, I mean, I've had multiple people like tell me how excited they were and were waiting for this PvE content, and then it just gets scrapped. And this developer letter, they're like, oh, we just, we're still going to have some PvE missions from time to time. No, dude, you got rid of the mode entirely. Like, that's not good. So, I find that concerning. But other than that, like, the only other gaming news is Smite related. Some of which, again, we talked about on the Bot G podcast, so you can check that part out. But I want to talk about, did you see the DM Brandon video?
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to DM it to you.
Like, yeah, now I'm questioning. Like, he's back, or like...
he's not...
He's back.
He's not back. No, he's not back. He's not back to Smite. Someone got a video of this man in real life squaring up an 80-year-old dude.
No.
Yeah, it's him, dude. It has to be. And it's funny because, like, there was a bunch of shenanigans and drama the day before.
There's no way that's him.
It's him, dude. And SOT was saying, oh, we need something the Smite community can unite on. And this video drops, and, like, everybody's like, oh, my God, it's him. And speaking of SOT, the Oni Warriors.
Okay,
Yeah.
how old is he then?
I don't know, dude. It looks like him. It sounds like him. It has to be him, dude. Anyways, Bats is
I guess it
enthralled.
does sound like him.
Dude, it's him, dude. He's about to get woken up by Kumba passive in a second. Dude's about to mesmerize him.
What the heck is this lady dancing with Tide?
I don't know. But the other thing I guess I should shout out gaming news wise is the Oni Warriors now have set a new Smite record of most consecutive sets won, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Oni Warriors, blah. You know,
they're not my favorite team. I don't care. I'm just saying it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not my favorite team either.
Wow, dude.
My team, I don't know. You got a new lineup and you still troll me. Like, what the hell?
I think
Dragons.
they won today.
Stop being dragons.
What are you talking about? I think they won today. I think they got the second seed.
I didn't see today. Today I was busy.
Hold on. I'm going to go look real quick. I think they did. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. They didn't. The Leviathans got second seed. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I am. So once again,
Sucks for you.
Getting trolled every day, all day. Anyways. So, as we were talking earlier, because I was late. Sorry, I got sidetracked again, trying to figure out why I have gyms.
Oh my god, dude.
But anyways, I want to talk about the fact that why is it that produce quality has gone down, but the price has gone up? Like, it honestly agitates me. I was so mad about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for reference, so I pretty much make my own salads instead of buying those like stupid little bags where you get like crap lettuce. It's like, oh man. So I buy my own purple onions. I get the carrots separate. I get a red leaf lettuce, and then I get spinach. And like the quality of this crap is just horrible. And I got to pick it out myself. I was like,
yeah, dude.
I was like, this is like slim pickings. But the price is up. So it leads me to believe I can do a crappy job at work, but I should get paid more. Is that how this like works?
Dude, have you seen how much Honeycrisp apples cost?
No.
It is wild.
I have not bought fruit in a long time just because like the price you have to get it at like the right time when it's on sale, or else it's not worth it. And pretty much like either dry it or freeze it.
I'm convinced that like apples at my house, we spend more on apples than any other food product.
I would believe it.
They're so expensive.
Believe it.
But no, I mean it's true. I mean, I'll be honest. I go into the Kroger and I'm like, "What's on sale today, baby?" Like I'm going through like the meat area. I'm like, "All right, what do they got to get rid of? What's cheap that I can make food with?"
Manager specials.
Yeah, dude. I'd be hitting those up. I got a freezer for a reason, dude. I'm just saying.
That's what you have to do now, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And even meat, the quality I feel like has gone down quite a bit because you pretty much get charged for fat, and then you're like get something that's like mostly fat.
Yep.
And then you're like, well, okay, I can eat a little bit of fat, but like, do I have to eat all this fat just to make it worth the money that I spent?
I won't eat it. I won't eat any of it. I cut fat off anything I cook. Nope, I'm good. I'll cook it, but I cut it off at the end.
I'll cut around the edges, but like the stuff that's in the middle and everything, I just deal with.
No.
I'm
good, dude.
Get that out.
Gross, man. I'm good.
I bought 3 pounds of meat, and when I cut the fat off, I got a half a pound. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I had to complain about that for a second. Rant of the day. We should start doing that segment. Rant of the day.
Well, you know what else kind of goes along with this is it was brought to my attention yesterday that Angusari eats his bone-in wings with 2 forks. He is double forking it, dude. Along with that, this was brought up because it was mentioned that someone eats their chicken tenders with forks. And this made me think about when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday. I saw someone eating their boneless wings with a fork. And I am now mind boggled. Because I think this is strange.
Boneless wings with a fork?
Yep.
Bone-in wings
with a fork
is weird.
Boneless wings with a fork that's still weird, dude. Don't try to justify it.
I do it.
Okay.
So you get my hands dirty? Heck I get that fork out.
You eat chicken fingers with a fork?
With my hands? No.
But that's the thing. Someone does. Like, someone was mentioning, that's how they eat it.
We're talking sauced up boneless wings with a fork.
Yeah, that's part of the adventure, bro. Like, you eat it with your hands. That's part of the experience.
That's like my best buddy, right? He sat there and we got wings the other day, and he pulls out gloves, and I was like, "What the?"
Were they super spicy?
He's just like, my hands don't get dirty. I was like, I don't know if I need to be concerned.
I've seen some people that, like, if they have like the ones that are like on the Scoville scale, like they're super spicy, they put on gloves. Okay, I can deal with that.
He got like hot and Parmesan garlic.
No, absolutely not. You eat those jokers with your hands. You ain't special.
Like, dude, watch. Oh, I'm good. I was like, I just don't even know how to feel about that.
I think if you're getting something that's like crazy spicy and you're worried about getting on your hands and touching your face, sure, wear gloves. I can deal with that. Fork?
My boneless wings are usually like, I don't know if you have a Rooster's.
We
probably don't.
I have Hattie B's hot chicken.
I get Donkey, which is like the second hottest wing that they have before like the super hottest one.
Gotcha.
Kind of like how
we have Nashville's hot chicken, and that stuff slaps.
Their hottest would be the same as Blaise and maybe.
Okay.
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I get like the second. I get the second hottest one at Hattie B's Nashville hot chicken. But
love it.
My point being is this: ain't no way, bro. There's just no way.
Okay, bone-in wings, I'll eat with my hands. Boneless, I'll use a fork.
2 fork in it though.
With boneless, yeah.
No, with bone in. No, even with boneless, absolutely not. You're double forking it. No, you're not,
I'm
dude.
Not double forking. Bone in, I use my hands.
No, but Aang uses 2 forks.
I don't understand that.
Only thing I can think of is he uses it to like. I don't get it, dude. And that's my question. That's my question of the week. Do you eat your chicken tendies with a fork?
Well, chicken tenders, no.
Okay. Your bone-in wings.
If it has sauce on it, I'll eat it with a fork. But if I'm dipping it's always hands.
Okay, so this leads me to the next thing. So Doritos.
Sophisticated.
Blaise. No, get out of here. Doritos.
Yeah.
Doritos have said that they could make Doritos that are exact same flavor without the powder on them. But that would ruin the eating experience of Doritos, because one of the things that makes Doritos what they are is they leave a little orange powder behind on your hands. So are you saying that you would rather have the powdered-less Doritos?
Dude, if they tasted the same, hell yeah. You know how many shirts I ruined just going,
Yeah. No, I get it. Because that to me, like, I heard that and I was like, no shot, dude. Just give me those. If it means I'm not making a mess, give me that, dude. But wings,
especially like when you eat enough, it like gets crusted on your hand, and
it's rough, dude.
Like,
yeah, rough out there.
Like,
rough out there. It's the equivalent of like when you're making chicken nuggets at home and you're like doing the breading and the breading gets caked on your fingers. And I'm like,
dude, that sucks.
That does suck.
Fried chicken. Oh, you just.
And that's why you use gloves.
Like, wash your hands every like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Even if you use gloves, that happens. Like, and it feels awful with the gloves on. It's just an awful feeling experience.
It really is. You got like 10 pounds added onto each finger. You're like, how am I doing this?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Then you watch those videos of those like expert chefs. Wah, ha, ha, ha. You're like, how did they do that?
Yeah. Oh, where's my phone for names of the week? Un momento.
That's been a big part of my life recently is Facebook feeds and Japanese cuisine.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's on my Facebook feed, but whatever. It looks delicious.
So, for names of the week, I need to pull up my phone real quick. So, because Wild Rift has had some bangers, dude. If I remember right, it wasn't that one? Hold on. It would help if I just put them in the freaking chat when I see them, but I forget. There was the gatekeeper.
Imagine.
Oh, I had Ein's own gown from Overlord. I had the name in my lobby, dude. I was like, yo, shout-outs to them. That's commitment.
go.
That's commitment. Okay?
Dude, if I could, I would.
So that was pretty sick. What else did we have? We have Feed Enjoyer. Yep. Starry Cloud, but Feed Enjoyer was on there. And there's probably some more in here somewhere. But along with that, we have Kappa Overdrive. And then in our actual channel, we have Captain Cheese Whiz, which is a great name. We have Beet Soup 1234. We have WWM WWW as a name, which is just a banger name. And we have Dirty Lovemaking. Then we have Grab My Chalk. Oh wait, that's Riggs's Smurf account.
Imagine.
But Mir Finnick didn't know and was in lobby with him, like in game. They're like, yo, this Marty's name is super funny, and she was laughing about it and didn't realize it was Riggs. We have Mech and Cheese. That was from Guild Wars from VO. And then we have the Cuban Missile, Vote for Trump 2024, Scared of Them, and then Girls Deserve Less. Terrible names. We have Obese Chungus, Milkers, Rocks and Glocks, Normal Milk, Durka MF, Sussy XX Sussy Baka XX, and A Piece of Poo. Those are the names of the week this week. Shout outs to everybody that submitted names of the week. If you would like to submit a names of the week, you just go to the names of the week channel in Discord. You can submit them there. Bats, on our way out of here today, do you have any shout outs?
Sure, I guess. I mean,
Wow.
as always, shout out to the people listening to this, because as always, without you, this wouldn't be possible.
Very true.
Obviously, we are, from what I've heard from Blaise, you know, whether or not he's like just fudging numbers as a mathematician would.
What is this slander that's
Said
been
that,
put at me?
like we're popping off, and it's all thanks to you guys, and it sounds great. The videos have been going good. As always, just comment, like, tell us what you want to see, tell us what you want to hear,
Or if you want a topic,
anything you
something.
want to change. Yeah, anything. We have questions of the week. If you want to join a Discord and ask questions to us, you know, we'll answer them. Mine are off the charts. Blaise are normal, you know, but that's what makes this go great. Like
Chicken tenders,
the
dude.
animal you would fight. Hey, listen, at least I would fight a shark
You would lose
and a bear.
horribly.
I'll fight a shark bear.
All right, dude.
And like I said on Ash's podcast, Blaise is the walking billboard for everything known to man, so I let him do the other stuff. I take the simple shout outs, he does the other stuff, because he has a whole, I don't know, I feel like you have it written down somewhere.
I do not. Fun facts of the day. I actually don't. I just wing it from the dome every day. It's the way to go, dude.
But that's just what it feels like. So I will let Blaise do the other shout outs, because he will not muck it up like I will. The only thing I can shout out is thank you for listening.
All right. Well, shout out to the Simmy for Senpai podcast, not only for just having us on, but just for, you know, posting all those great anime episodes that you could ask for. I'm sure if there's an anime you want them to review or kind of talk about, you can reach out to Ash Bastrom or Psychotics over there. They're always happy to talk about that information. Then shouts to Guardian Feeds for having me on today. I don't know when that episode released, but we had a good talk about burnout and FOMO. Shouts to Battlegrounds of God Smite podcast. We do a lot of work over there and just have a good time. We had J2 Ruto on this week. It's going to be a good listen, especially if you're a non-weekend stan like the rest of us. You should go check that episode out. It is also Mental Health Awareness Month on my channel. There is a donation link going on for the support Guardians Mental Health. The Guardian Mental Health stream was this weekend for charity, but if you want to support Guardians Mental Health and their, you know, adventures of sending out mental health kits to those in need, to anybody in the North Americas, Canada, and or Europe, you can do that. And it'd be graciously appreciated. They've been having a good time over there. I'm hoping when the VODs gets released, you should go check it out, because there has been some absolute silliness going on. I think Joe got slimed. I think there's a video of it. It'll probably get posted once the whole charity month's done. But yeah, it's just been a good time over there. And I'm sure. Oh yeah, shout outs to Luke, dude. Luke's been a real trooper. Helped me out today with the Guardians Mental Health block and just having a good time playing some Fortnite. So shout outs to him. He's a cool kid. And yeah, I'm going to state this week for track. So shout outs to my athletes and hopefully they do well. One of them asked me if they won, could they design a tattoo for me? And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
That sounds bad.
I said, if you want to draw me a Hermes wing that I want to get, then maybe we could talk. But I don't know about just letting you design something.
That sounds horrible. That'd be like what is that MTV show that they had like?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Blind Reaction or
something like that. There's a couple of them.
Like yeah, but anyways, tell me it doesn't sound like he has all that written down somewhere. Where?
Nah, dude, I messed it up twice today. I have nothing. My other screen right now is the YouTube channel. This pulled up because I went to go check some things over there. But yeah, let's get on out of here.
Oh, yep. I'll catch everybody later. Peace.